all time and HSN's #1 top selling beauty product. Boom, bar none, is a healthy hair, skin, and nails. That's our best buy of the day. We'll be doing a full presentation coming up at the stroke of midnight. But coming up now, we are going to talk about calcium magnesium. Another great product that a lot of us take religiously every single day. I always take mine in the evening because I find that this is another one that kind of helps me to unwind.
That's why we're talking about it now, because a lot of folks take calcium and magnesium, or take calcium specifically at the end of the day for relaxation. It's their tool for relaxation. Of course, calcium is a critical mineral that we need for healthy bones, and we'll be talking about vitamin K2, MK7 in a moment. We could even put that on the graphic at the bottom of the screen, because that's vitamin K2, MK7. That's really the police officer that makes sure that calcium benefits our bones and doesn't calcify other tissues that we don't want calcium to be deposited in. But when it comes to calcium magnesium, the key with this product is overcoming the fact that it's generally a very unpleasant product to use. The reason why is calcium and magnesium both, they're technically considered metals. Metals are generally not water soluble. So unfortunately, when you're talking about calcium magnesium, it's very difficult to get those dosages to be soluble when they're delivered as rock hard tablets. They're hard to swallow. They're relatively insoluble in the stomach, and pretty much any radiologist who's ever spent any time, doing their radiology training, they know that they've seen calcium magnesium pills moving through the digestive system undissolved because they're radio opaque. So they're going to be opaque to an X-ray. So you'll see those tablets moving through again because they're metals, technically metals. So what we do differently is we use forms, and we use it in a physical form. Again, it sounds simple, but it's important. The physical form of calcium is critical, not just the chemical form, but the physical form.
A lot of calcium is like a rock.
And the typical product is a rock, and ours is, you can see my hand, ours is like dust. And again, the reason why, the only way you overcome the inherent insolubility of calcium, which is the inherent cause of a stomach upset, is by putting it in a form, and using chemical forms, of course, but putting it in a physical form that increases the available surface area. And of course, a powder like that has millions of times more surface area than a rock hard tablet. It's also easy to swallow. It's also not going to cause any stomach upset at all.
There we go. I want to show you what the choices are. If you want to stock up, we go all the way up to 1,000 count. So whatever size you'd like, we have the Try Me size at 60, a 250, 500, or 1,000 capsules. Normally $129. Check it out. $40 off if you go for the largest one. A lot of us take this every single day.
Less than 9 cents a capsule.
I mean, that's wild. So you decide the size you want, but again, most of us, we stock up when we can on the largest one because that clearly is where you're gonna get the biggest savings, and you're gonna be taking a couple of these every single day. I plan to take it for the rest of my life. I think a lot of us understand the importance of taking calcium. A lot of us don't get enough calcium in our diet, and we realize the importance for our skeleton, for our bones. Calcium needs to be taken with magnesium. This is the finest calcium magnesium you can take.
And
it's lovely, it doesn't hurt your stomach, those big calcium. If you ever tried, it's so funny because a lot of people even take an antacid that has calcium in it. Have you seen that? So that to me is so counterintuitive. Why would you take an antacid to get your calcium? It's silly, right?
What it just shows that, unfortunately, calcium, because it's an antacid, what calcium needs, a metal needs, is acid to go into solution. That's why it makes a good antacid, calcium carbonate, because it basically neutralizes that acid. And the typical antacids are going to be calcium carbonate, which frankly, that's better than taking what I consider the aluminum-based antacids. There are a lot of them, if you read the labels, they use aluminum compounds as their buffering agent. And then, of course, the typical antacids on the market now are the proton pump inhibitors, things like Prilosec or Nexium or things like that. But we're not talking about antacids here. What we're talking about is a way to deliver a critical, essential mineral. And most important, because whether we supplement calcium or not, or whether we're getting it from our diet, most of us don't get adequate amounts from our diet. It's critical that the calcium we do get, what little we get, or what abundant amounts we might be getting from our diet or supplement, we need to have something that directs it and ensures it benefits us and it doesn't do any harm. And that's vitamin K2, MK7.
Yep, and I know we have that information for you too if you'd like to stock up on your vitamin K2, MK7.
Next. Yes.
Oh, that's coming up next.
Yes.
Perfect. So we'll talk more about that. If you want your calcium, you choose the size 60, 250, 500, or 1,000 count. Look at, I mean, 1,000, that's a lot of calcium, magnesium we're sending you. I'll just show you. Easy to swallow, will not upset your stomach. Andrew Lessman vitamins will never repeat on you. They are an absolute joy to take. That is the key to Andrew's products. They are the finest manufactured anywhere in the world. Look at that, 1,000 capsules tonight for, what is that, $89.90.
Again, ultra-fine powder, and it's also, you're getting a little bit of vitamin D in it as well. You're getting a bit of boron. I have a chart here that shows. You're also getting a little bit of vitamin C, because vitamin C can enhance calcium uptake as well. So you're really getting a comprehensive product, and it's 9 cents a capsule. So it's incredibly affordable despite it not coming in. Rock hard tablets are the easiest way to make a product, but it's the most unpleasant way for you to consume a product. So we make the calcium product that you'll fall in love with. And if you read the reviews, I suspect this is a product that's at least 4.5 stars.
4.7 average.
4.7 stars. Out of 673 reviews, 560 of them are perfect 5-star
Isn't that
reviews.
great?
Yep.
All right, so hold on. If you're ordering Calcium Magnesium Intensive Care, it is available. But coming up next, we're going to talk about the vitamin K2 MK7. This is another one that, as of recently, I started